loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley, and today we're going to be slaying another lace wig. So I've already have her on, and as you guys can see, she's beautiful, she's straight, and she is a gorgeous medium brown cap lace wig. So my idea for today is that we're going to be doing some beautiful curls. Of course, we have to install her first. I'm going to be trying something a little bit different with my install. So what we're going to do right now is go straight into the install. This is kind of going to be a speed up because you guys see me install my wigs literally every single video, so I don't think I need to talk you guys to it this time around. If you want to see a step-by-step on how I install, you literally can go back to my last video before this one, the one before that, and the one before that, and you'll get the talk through as far as that goes. I'm pretty sure the video that I put up tomorrow will be a talk through as well. And then once I get the wig fully installed, baby hair and all that, we'll jump right into the curls, and I'll kind of walk you guys through that because I really want some nice sexy voluminous curls. So this is the start, and let's jump into the fun install. Here, I do want to mention what's going on. This is a fake scalp and it includes the elastic band, but for me the elastic band just was a little bit lumpy. I removed it and it made the wig super flat. Okay, guys and girls, the curling starts now. So I'm going to be using my ion curling iron. Of course, I have it linked in the description box. I've already applied a heat protectant to the entire head and kind of worked that in. This is very important. I also find that when you use product to curl, the curls hold a little bit better and they last longer. It's almost like curls hold better, in my opinion, on old hair opposed to new hair. So you kind of got to add product if you want them to stay. If your hair is like fresh and like freshly blow dried, I feel like sometimes the curls just don't hold as well, which is why you see me using my holding spray. This is maybe like a medium hold from Sebastian, and of course I'll have that linked in the description box. Because my curling iron is so big, I believe this is a 1.5 or a 2-inch curling iron, I'm able to get away with doing larger pieces. Honestly, I lack patience, so sometimes it is hard for me to go with a smaller curling iron and just sit through the whole thing. Also, it's a great idea to pin curl your curls. I have yet to master that, so I didn't want to try to make a mess here tonight. So my next time I curl my hair, I'm gonna do some pin curls. Another thing to note is I am curling away from my face on each side, and then in the very end I am gonna cut some layers. I feel like good curls are all about the way that you place the hair on the curling iron, and the angle that you hold it kind of determines the type of curl you'll get, if that makes any sense. These are like big, huge, chunky Shirley Temple curls in my opinion, and I really like the way they came out. I kind of wanted a big full body like Victoria's Secret sexy curls look, and I kind of sort of feel like I achieved it. I definitely feel like if I would have went smaller with my pieces, it would have been a little bit more body to it, and of course layering throughout. I am going to layer a little bit more off camera, so you'll see that like in the b-roll at the very end. It came out so good in my opinion. And then at night I was really tired because I stayed up super late. So I kind of just wore a scarf around the entire thing. I kind of just put the whole thing into like a bun, a really low bun, and then I wore a scarf around the whole thing and then a bonnet. And the next day the hair was like nice, full, it had body, and it had like these big huge like maybe waves more than like the curls, so it worked out in my favor. I also have not mastered the flexi rods. Like I know how to put them in, but I just don't like wearing them to bed, which is why I went with the low bun. But I would love it if you guys give me some suggestions on how I should sleep when I do curls fresh, because of course if you style your hair and you take all the time to curl, you want it to last a couple days. And like I said, mine lasted in the sense that the next day it was like curls. It's 2 days later now and I still have a nice wave full body situation going on, but of course I would love it if I can let the curls last a couple of days. So flexi rods, rollers, do you have like a method that you use, a pineapple? Like give me some tips and tricks on how to make it work. So for the front, I kind of want like a swoop bang, not necessarily a feather, but I really want it to be like one of those low bangs that kind of work right into the rest of the curls. So I did not curl the hair all the way up. Again, I'm also going to cut some layers at the very front, and that's going to help to make it frame the face so much better. So now we're done with one side. We're going to add a little bit more heat protectant, work that in. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way to the top. You can also add layers to the hair before you curl. Also, that's a good thing that I would want to know. Do you think it's better to layer your hair while it's straight or after you add your curls? Again, I'm going in and curling the hair away from the face. Sometimes I see people holding the curling iron at this angle. Sometimes I see them holding the curling iron where it kind of like will form underneath. So again, I'm just trying different things with each install and seeing what I like the best. This really did come out super good and I really was proud of myself. Now we finally have reached the last curl. Again, I was indecisive. I kind of wanted to curl or cut the hair right here before I curled it. And I was just like, you know, let me just go ahead and curl the whole thing and see what happens. And I definitely needed to. Have you heard of anyone ever using a real iron to flatten their hair out? That's what I felt like I was doing by using this big barrel to flatten out the top of my head, but it definitely did the trick. Now we're on to adding the layers. In this video, you'll see me add the layers to the front on both sides. So I started off low and kind of just play with the hair and see how it felt. It felt like it needed to go a little bit shorter, so I did that. And I wanted to see how it like feathered and cuffed the rest of the hair, and I liked that, so I left it there. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side, where I kind of cut a little bit, play with it and see if I need more, and then go up a little bit more. I don't want to be like the girl who cut her bangs too short and then you couldn't take it back. So I'm kind of just, you know, taking my time. And that's the one thing about cutting your layers while your wig is on. Sometimes when you cut the layers on a mannequin head, if you're not a professional, you really don't know how much you're cutting or how short you're cutting until you actually put the wig on. So this worked out good, and you see how it like perfectly swoops and cuffs the rest of the hair. That is exactly what I wanted. And off camera I did add some layers on the sides to kind of match that. Also, I'm going to go ahead and show off the hairline because it looks really good, especially considering I didn't pluck or tweeze. I didn't add any powder to the parting or concealer, and you guys see how well it blends. So this one is definitely a must have in your collection. And that is a wrap for this look. Be sure to check the description box for links to everything that I used to complete this look, as well as info and details on the wig itself. It absolutely is gorgeous. Thank you, Youth Beauty, for sending this to me because I love it. And I've been getting so many compliments on this hairstyle in person, even with the mask on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, like it if you want to continue to see more hair content from me. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!